What's the critique that resonated the most with you that really helped move you to make some changes?
Wow, that's a good question. The first thing that pops into my mind is I was first couple years ordained, and because I was on campus, I was free for Christmas to fill in somewhere else. And so I filled in my home parish and gave a homily at Christmas Eve. And there was something I had said that had to do with, for lack of a better term, irregular marriages. And in the course of this, I was trying to say that here, if we're willing to accept Jesus as a baby, then we need to accept Jesus as a man when he gives us hard teachings, like,
Sure.
and I listed a couple hard teachings, including the teaching on divorce and remarriage. And so I had people who were like, oh, that was great, that was great. And then one young woman who's roughly my age came up and she said, I'm one of those people who that first marriage broke my heart and didn't work out. I told a little bit in 30 seconds or less her story and how like I didn't come to Christmas Eve Mass to just be blasted in front of my kids for this part, you know. And it just was one of those things that really sat with me in the sense of this. The teaching of the Lord is the teaching of the Lord. So
Right.
that's not going to change.
Right.
But the way in which I just used it as an example of a hard teaching on Christmas.
Sure.
On Christmas where a lot of folks are there for the one time.
Yeah.
Seeing that as an opportunity to win them over. Again, when I do talk about the hard things, to not ambush people with the hard things, to not use the hard teaching as the kind of hammer or the cudgel. And that was a big, big learning. I think about that all of the time, especially when talking about hard things. There are people here who this is their story. This isn't just a topic. This is their life.